How's it going? It's me, Crendor. Painting again. What's up? I realized I haven't actually done a simple, painting video. It's either been me, talking in front of my shitty green screens or reading the Seraphon book or whatever. I haven't done, a legit building or painting video in forever on this channel. I made one building the Battletome. I don't have the actual stuff on top of them yet, but I put it on my ASMR channel because I just don't talk during those because it's easy to build and not talk when I got my glue mask on or whatever. And I was like, you know what? Let's do some painting. So I'm gonna put this Battletome over here. But what do I want to paint? So let's see. I could keep going with the Lord Kroak. I could paint. That guy's kind of done. This is my Battletome. I repainted. I redid this guy on stream, I believe, and I got all the blue. And I did the nightshade on the top. And at first I was like, it looks kind of dumb. I'm gonna have to repaint over it. And then I kept looking at it, and I was like, you know what? I kind of like that. It's almost like this war-torn, mud-splattered blue shell now. And I don't know. It's grown on me. I actually like it a lot. So I'm keeping that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I could also paint some other guys, like my Beast Lord. Whoop! Or Lord Kroak can die. Well, he never dies. I painted his helmet all metal. I could do more of him. Not really feeling the Beast Lord though. I'm feeling the Lord Kroak. So I think we're gonna do the Lord Kroak. Especially because I've used him in games, but you know, I've only really painted his wrappings and his headpiece. Also, I should have turned my monitor around so I can actually see what I'm doing, but so I could actually see if it's auto-focusing or whatever, but you know, this is Lord Kroak. He's actually got some little bracelets and stuff I could paint. I used Nuln Oil on his wrap, so I didn't even paint this like anything. It's literally just Nuln Oil. And I think it actually looks really good, just the Nuln Oil. And then I did the contrast skull color for his actual body. And then I used the gold for the top of the thing. But I can also paint his throne a little bit. I painted it like a chalky gray, just so I can paint it something else after that. I might paint all the little details, or I might paint the vines. But I feel like I have to pick a color for his throne. That's kind of why I've delayed painting him so long. It's I just can't decide what I want his throne color to be, right? Because here's my Slain. My other Slain I've had forever. He's got the darker gray throne. And I like it. And I like the vines. I like the, little spiky horns or whatever. But it feels like his throne should be a lighter gray. And that's why I kind of want him to have a lighter gray throne. So maybe I'll try it, mix it up, and then, we'll see how it goes. So let's do that. I think I'm going to start by painting. Should not make a new tray thing. Whoop. I'm gonna start by painting his little wristbands and little details there. So, what should I use for that? Probably this one. So let's just some water on that. Very good. And then we got Auric Armor Gold. That's a layer paint. I'll shake it up anyway in case I want to use it. Rune Lord Gehenna's Gold. It's a darker gold too, which is probably better because his thingies on his head is really dark. Alright. Where's my base gold color? Where is it? I feel like... Am I crazy? I am crazy. It's right here. Okay. Here's Retributor armor. So, I think I'm just gonna... Well... Let's see. Actually, I think I just did Retributor armor on the headpiece thing, but maybe the... I kind of want a brighter gold for the old trinket things. Gehenna's gold feels like more of a bronze, but it is kind of a bright gold. Maybe I do Retributor and then Gehenna's. Let's just do that. Really gotta shake this one. Alright. Weehaw. Let's go a little bit. Put it on the old pallet. Get a little more. Alright. There you go. A little bit of water. A bit more. There we go. There we go. And right there. I've had a lot of people asking me, like, how do I get into painting? It's kind of crazy because I think I literally started like a year ago. It was like last July that I got into painting and stuff. And it's crazy because I'm like, I don't even consider myself good at it. You know what I mean? But I always tell people, just paint the small stuff first, right? Don't start with your Lord Kroak because you spent a bunch of money on Lord Kroak. And if you mess them up, you're going to be like, demotivated and everything. So what you do, what I did, start with Saurus Warriors, right? Like, look at this guy. Literally just, cannon fodder warrior. He's still good, but like, you got a bunch of them. So I mean, they're good to experiment on. That's all I do. I just experiment on them. And then if it's bad, I'm like, well, I can paint over it or fix it later, or, you learn something. But you only got one Lord Kroak, unless you're going crazy. And doing some wacky shit, but it's not me. Although I do like my wacky shit. There we go. Alright. A little under there. So yeah, that's my initial tip, is just do that. So get a start collecting kit's usually the best thing for getting started. As you might imagine, who would have thought? Start collecting. Your best bet. Alright. The other thing people tell you, thin your paints. Of course, everyone will tell you that. You don't need a lot of water, just a little bit. Okay. It's also one of those things where I don't even realize how much I've painted, and then I like look around and I'm like, wow, I've painted a lot. Okay. I also should like adjust all my cameras, because right now I always feel like I need like a behind me camera, you know what I'm saying? I think that would be good, kind of like right where my brush is like going down. So I'm gonna work on trying to get a camera to do that. Okay. Here we go. Good. Yeah, right, and then there's his other wrist thingy. Right here. But it's a great hobby, man. It might be a little pricey at first, but once you get all your stuff, you get building, you get painting, you're set for a while. And it's just zen, you can put on movies, you can put on podcasts, you can put on nothing. You can literally just sit there, maybe music or something if you want. You just chill out and paint. I've hit the point where I did that at first, and then I got so into playing the actual game that I kept buying more stuff. And I was like, I want to play this army, I want to play that army. And then I was like, I need to start building and painting a lot of these things. So I slowed down. I know it's a common thing. A lot of people just keep buying and building and then not painting, or they buy and they don't build, and then they just got boxes everywhere. So I get it. I get it, man. Okay. There's also... I don't know if that's a mummy wrap or a bracelet. I think it's a mummy wrap, so I'm gonna leave it. That does look pretty nice. Okay. So we'll let that dry a little bit. I don't know if I like this gold or red lizard thing, so I might paint like a gold something over it. We'll see. So I'll leave him there. Is there anything gold on the chair that I need to paint? No, I do need to paint the skink guy. I didn't even realize he's just a mummy wrap skink, so I should just paint him with Nuln Oil. So I'll do that. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Let us do that. Yeah, I can't believe I've been doing it a year. In fact, whoop, it feels like a lot longer than a year, to be honest. It feels like multiple years. In fact, it's only been 11 months, not even a year. So it's, you know, I think back to it like, man, I've been doing this forever, and really, just getting started. Some people have been doing it a long-ass time, though. So, I commend you. Okay. What should I use for that? I guess just a... what do you call it? Oil shade brush. Where's my shade brush? Here's one. I don't know if it's the one, but it is a shade brush. Okay. So I remember back when I started, I was watching all these YouTube videos, I was looking at everything, and I was just trying to find, like, alright, what's the best way to start painting? It's kind of like, you know how people, instead of just going and diving into the swimming pool, they read a bunch of books on how to swim? Like, sure, it's gonna help you. And it's good to read stuff on, like, how to do something, or, like, how to golf, how to play basketball. But until you actually go out and you try to swing a golf club, or you shoot a basketball or whatever, or you jump into the pool, you're not really gonna know what it's like. And so it's kind of like that. You have to, a lot of people are scared to finally paint. Because I know I was like, I don't know if I can paint. But once you actually start painting and get used to it, I mean, you know, it gets a lot easier. And you get over that initial fear, and then you're like, hey, you know, I kind of, you know, I get how it feels to paint. I get how it feels to do all this stuff. And it's fun. It is fun. Alright, so let's... Nuln Oil all over here. I actually started getting back into Magic the Gathering. Primarily Magic Arena. And I just play drafts. And it's very addicting. It is very addicting. So I've been streaming that on my Twitch. That way I can make money off Twitch to do Magic drafts. Alright. Okay. I don't want it to pool a lot, because I just want... well... oh, there we go. I just want it to look mummified. It actually looks really good. I like that. Okay. Let's get a little more. Gotta do the front. It's also weird because, like, this is all resin. You know what I mean? A lot of the Lizardmen stuff, Seraphon, is resin. So you just kind of get used to working with resin, I guess. You have to, like, wash it and scrub it down and use super glue and whatever, but get used to it. Which I'm glad I learned, because I was gonna just start building this stuff without washing it or scrubbing it down. You do that so you can get rid of, like, the protective coating, and it allows you to, like, prime it and glue it a lot easier. At least that's what I heard. I don't know. That's what the internet told me. The internet wouldn't lie, right? Okay. Yo. What if I put some on his face, too? So I don't think I shaded enough the actual contrast paint, so I'm just gonna do a little Nuln Oil shading. See if it looks alright. I think it does. Yeah. I think it looks pretty good. Hold on, maybe take some away here. Yeah. He's got like two things. I don't know if that's his eye or his nose. It looks good. Alright. Neat. So we got that. Then there's the leaves below him. And I like to imagine... So here's the thing. I don't know if these leaves are like... If I want them to be dead leaves... Or if I want them to be like, I don't know, actual green leaves, and then maybe it's just his chair that's like old and broken, but the actual ivy itself is green. Because I mean, ivy would be growing on it because it's old, right? So I kind of like the concept of like the chair's kind of old, but the ivy and the plants are green. I don't know. It actually looks a lot better with the little bracelets and everything painted. I don't know if you can see it very well or focused. The little skink guy looks pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna do a professional move and check on the internet real quick, because I want to see. Let's see. Lord Kroak. Not Cork. Lord Cork. Bring her wine. Let's see, these people got like branches. You got some green on that. It's like a case by case thing. Some people do it. What about this one? That one's kind of, man, I don't know. Some people do it, some people don't. Hold on, here's an old Kroak box. It's got like the green. Let's see like one more. Nah, it's gonna be green. Alright, screw it. You know what? I like the ivy. So I'm gonna do the ivy. I'm a fan of the green. So let's try that. So what I did with this one, I think, was moot green. What did I base it with? I definitely based it with a darker green. Maybe like Castellan green. What is this? Nocturne green? Maybe I'll use like a really dark green, like this Nocturne green. Wait, what is this? Whoop! Death Corpse drab. Is this like a brown green? Maybe I can base with the brown green and then work my way up to a brighter green? Yeah, maybe. I almost want to buy another Slan just to paint another Slan. You know? And that's where my problem in lies. Alright. I'm going to test it on a leaf. I'm going to test it on a leaf. And repeat what I said for emphasis. So let's just take some of this thick paint. Alright. Close that for a bit. A little water. Might have been too much water. I need more paint. Overdid it. Whoop. Alright. Alright. Yeah, this should be alright. I'm gonna clean it. Just make sure. Don't have too much. Okay. Actually, you know what? I might use a smaller brush. I'm gonna use this one. Get that a little wet. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Let's test it. This leaf back here. Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't know if you can see it, but it is a very, like, dark green. But I think it fits the Kroak theme compared to, like, my other Slan, who, like, he himself is kind of painted this color. And so I think the brighter vines pop out a little better on him. I want his throne to be lighter. It's like a really dark gray and it bothers me. So I'll probably paint that at some point. But it's not on the priority list. Okay. So I'm going to go to the back side. And I'm going to paint a couple of vines. Okay. Because I can paint the leaves whenever. He's going to sit on them anyway. I mean, I only have to paint the front of the vines for now. Just to see. Yeah. Yeah, this was the right choice. I love this. I think that's what's fun about this too, is you have a lot of creative freedom, you know? You can see what somebody else did. And you can be inspired by that. You can try and do what they did. Or you can try your own variation of it and be like, I like that, but you know what? Let's try something a little different, right? I think that's pretty cool. It gives everyone's army a little bit of a different feel. Alright. Yeah, this is more of that, like, vines grew on it, but they grew on it a while ago. That's what this gives off. So I still like having that, like, it's got the green to it, but green's starting to fade, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, here we go. Here, you can almost see it. Maybe you can see it from this angle. Whoop. Alright. A little bit up here. Well, I gotta get a little more on the brush. More there. A little over here. Oh god. Got some on the horn. You know, just feel like making it harder for when I paint the horn. That's all. Just a little handicap there. You know. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, I feel like painting these two while I'm at it. I got plenty of paint, might as well. Alright, and then you got this little bit popping out. There we go. And little frog in there. I always like painting little like frog creatures. I went a little crazy there. Got some on the actual throne. That's alright, because I'm going to end up painting that anyway. It's all good. And here we go. These leaves a little bit, just because I might forget they're even there. And I got some over here. I'll just finish it up. There's more vines on like the front and everything, but I just kind of want to finish up this and show it off. Okay. All right. Good. A little bit here. Yeah. And then maybe a little here. I keep finding them. It's like, I'll just paint this vine too. Why not? Why not? And the final vines right over here. Alright. There's like a whole bunch underneath, but it's good enough for now. Good enough for now. Okay. Alright. So, dun, dun, dun. The big reveal. Well, you can kind of see it. There we are. So, I don't know if you can see truly, or if I got like autofocus. Maybe this will focus, maybe if I do this. But overall, I think it turned out pretty good. I like that a lot. I love the really dark, they're like a dark greenish, brownish vine. And I'm gonna go ahead and just keep doing it on the front and underneath where the vines are. And then after I do that, I'll probably come back in with like a I'd be good with this. Or wait, no. I was using Death Corpse Drab, right? Or no? Yes. So I was using Death Corpse Drab, not Nocturne Green. So now I come back in probably with the probably just another shade of green, but I don't know if I want to do like another really dark one, or if I can do like let's see, maybe even this would probably be good, like a Lauren Forest, where it's still like that darkish green, but it's got a little pop to it for like some, you know, like little highlight spots and stuff. So I think I might do that. But overall, my my Lord Kroak now has some bling. His little minion dude now has mummy wraps, and he now has colored vines on the back of his throne. So I'm probably just gonna turn this into like a Lord Kroak little series, because I actually gotta go eat dinner now. But yeah, so thank you for listening and watching. If you're new here, click subscribe, hit the bell, be notified when I upload videos. I usually do a couple a week. I'm gonna start doing more painting videos and building, and I'm gonna make it so I only paint Lord Kroak while I'm recording, so that it's like a fun little paint along style thing, and then you can paint whatever you want, or build, or do whatever you're doing. I don't know. Either way, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay? Okay. See ya. And I gotta turn it off.